Shroud Medasi aha a piece 104.3 Mami Fasidama yem penny for omadum so any asan answer who videos ne baba ko esrese omo presidential so state barrier ediama of a year sapon but and then no menyan krase abusiana yinipa tupe se omon kasa mom to avoid all these mentimi ho asene confusion abusiana yinipa tu pe so mona bibia ni aye no nkasa na nipa tu no ye aye nua enen ko so wo studio mu ya eye nanapoku ashes ene dikan ansana eye abrantie aye friend no don come on enso so eka ho na nipa tu we ena abusia nafa say bibia ni a yemisa mo abibia fa eye no ho sorry na wotwe da eni bi enkomo bia no nipa tu we pe eni eno mu ni nkomo eti no me kwa homa no so real quick na ye ne minia nanapoku ashes o kumasi sisia na ye ni ndi nkomo hwe ne yekoso ewo abusua ne fie sabre a ye kasai nana otimenkam good afternoon boko de
e wo anadom
nice say wo kumasi
baka mo kumasi
good na uko say me sure so uko chia busia eno ekohwe ne ekoso
I me ko chia busia
good
na me ko sign the book of condolence also
okay
mama papa na me my doing high house up
nana uko no matter saying busia no how are they looking how are they feeling picture no drop picture bi che kakra
yo me ko e hoboko pa me ko tu abusuan nyina se wana transfer pe any area sakoto on sayem e ma wona yakọ ne chere on say Ghana entertainment industry na ta on chi na ja woni na pa o me seti training samwe se me mra na me mfa yakọ pese emme omo jemi awa wa true do mo so eda na se asemi ba ye any central for ni media in particular ato manual tuma oma kama amansen gina hu se be ya ofa ya ho adanse pa e bi boy ofa ya ho nyum you know we are remembering the legend in a very nice way
yeah
almost na e o ma ho akwa pa se motinya ya sa ma mo so mo da nyina se any se fata yeah
na uko ya na eja abusia odi onanti sia akwagoto abusia ni mi ade eye no crash say abusia trance no omo yi se ona so bibia efa ofa ya wo ho ne abusia ensem ni nyina no ona so ye bebisa
ka ho bi and don see mo so ka ho bi ban say afa na kra ni ade de bia wala be frame to go and Kumasi ni bi ni ade no so be Fred on Simon.
Oh.
So that me wafa not on yet just an artist ni wafa na or you know like what say Germany. So into the core no ebusia me down we depend on of aba no ba ko na aba no. So because na of akra ni and then of no o come ho nsam che omo no. Nti omo pa o me say when the information you na say ebe ni a mo de fa momo me kwanso
say no so obi a information bi afa of a wo hu ni wo echi na age say wo nanapoku ashes e wo a southern sector and another sector for so be Fred don come on right
don Simon right
yeah from Simon okay all right thank you for the correction now eti mami misao de edikan me sure say woni abo video yi so papa yi say ni nua ene ya sapon na kayenka bi nhemu na odi aba betudwa say ofa ya ansa na obewu nu oniyire enti oba bi enu wa betimi abebi piem so oba be yekuna na yemu bi yeti sa asemi na ase aye confused kakra boyen de oken de papa yi kan no kre ana se enya no kre
okay dia metimi asena na poku metimi aka ne se wo fati aseno ni o chere me se wa ware no manu the money in our churn, right? I'm more than any churn, maybe a chum. But between a man and a woman, there are issues. What you are saying? Issues, you cannot take it away from it. Ofano, na odiri nyuma bebe otutu kwan. Iti no one said that na faako. So, iti oma do ana no wa kra. E na yema me pina ma ya kana wa sebusi. No so do ana no wo kumase. What you say? Iti, I mean, yes, like I said, there would be issues, but it wasn't as bad as Amansan anymore. And almost so papa no kasa, you know, I offer offer something. Of I didn't know the offer didn't know. So
let's say no na ya support e dinachi.
Right? On of I didn't.
Okay.
Telling me any assembly chair no. Ah, son na okon si adua. Abamichim. Wo ono de fa no obehu no. Ma ebusua na aka ni nyina ehu ne saa. Wo na mecho no.
Okay.
Onia na ya offer ya dinachi no. Ono na e be oya peta kakra about certain issues here. Of course,
okay.
But the collective body now, you know, almost say, now I said, we are saying, so, no, we are saying, your Baba Chumama, yes, said you legal wise meeting one for the so, if you think so, Omar can say, over who do you no much check in the fans and we only because of Fatia, yes, one pay so. And one fan son could get about the coin. What I say?
One fan, me patcho ashes, me patcho Kromuka Kremai. But we'll see of a tears and one fan son could jack Mammy Pina my coin, which means say our Jai Bian, shed our massa.
No.
Okay.
Our Jai Bian answered the massa. So in terms of the buy.
Okay.
What are in terms of and I can say issues there were you cannot run away from the issue. So and they offer no on theater no about the union one.
Okay.
Intimidated, I'm not so to form Kakra and we decide questions. And yes, there were issues. But of an unfound sound Quatobia, my Jaya was here. Okay. Mimiano, issues now, and I have better about it, which I'm also sorry better, right? Because me faster answer me now to get your mom a client.
Okay.
It is honestly a better. They are very right. Maybe I'm trying mano, maybe a travel. Any didn't come and I can't come on the crib.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's not the totality of the whole family there. Maybe I want to recognize it there. But I'm and I know the India might be shopping, you know.
That's right.
But out so look at it. I don't recognize it. That I don't have anything to say about it.
Okay.
What I say?
What I say?
Near America, the family said, maybe said I need to see any. The correct. Them are sort of from there. Almost a car chairman and after the information I met the pure ground, no, and no one from America. But the idea was a thing in Ankasa that we have a money didn't come on say, you recognize them. I mean, we are. I know there was a thing in that. I think
the correct.
That's what I say.
What I say.
But what I got down on the ground, no, from all the other funeral, with the man, and we can't they are not so better.
Okay. Now,
in a way, say, I mean, you don't want that noise around your funeral. If you want to so many money and other casa, no matter whatever differences are, if you are no against the other faction.
Okay. All right. Now, Ashes, the second issue has to do with Nebaba Konso or Busumuru Sean Kingston. Interim president for the, I think, a New Media Association of Ashanti Region. Eddie Nkomo also kase omo SRS nkebe Nkomo sraban say enka obetumi anka omo muana ne papa enya state assisted barrier. Me ba cho eno usom say abusuani nyina na eka na ono kwa na eka.
Abusuani de to ma no say me kwa menka entum from na say Ghana man penny His Excellency John Mahama ebetia ana so bi obe na ebetia na yense yura say ofatia say no oya juma ma Ghana man what I say offer in according to Abakoso and the Kakano in the history at time and Rawlings and Co. President, the ex-president Rawlings, ex-president Kufuor about to a time, no. Now, a really heated moment. Now, offer actually you'll be around that time about peace. Well,
okay.
Now, on the car cry, not a team. I release car, maybe try music video, at a fire promotion, trying to rally peace around. No, I said I home fast will be about. You was okay doing it from other Ghana. Father, some the legacy I would gospel fraternity, and so far. I mean, every home, all Ghana, in every Christian home, every Muslim home, whatever it is now, they know your support music. Well, so I'm with the Tomato main cat, not a man sign to say, come some of the say the Yama for I think for or Memuno. You need the Sama on this year of your support. Every drew a man paying for the man, come with the pepper. In the other day, I summer, and Shana for the Atman say. Me ba menka na ntom fa memento yewa ma panyin say na wono so esre e ade se bi o enye hye se obi ben ma panyin na se obeti amana to ma panyin se ya sa fa busu anu so se ye fa ne ntu badwam na amanfo ntwa ne hunhia na ni ma fa obeye no ebi na edi
etino omo abusia na kire abra ebi omo bobo mo ho no mo abetse o ma panyin near SC and I said the atomo officially and now Munya MP Sadrino.
No, you are Nana Kobo and Ebushana Fan say funeral committee chairman.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you funeral committee in area.
Committee chairman. Mr. Media man, more man and Akobo, and say na Ebushana, you say, when the country. Now, Obi said that Nakobo no wine, Nakobo executive producer, Tamana of Asia, so the last music or recording, you know, Nakobo na a son of in terms of finance, near the man is recording, right? Into the Nakobo so, Eddie Marco Trese, on also the press, Yabama of that befitting burial. Into Yabedra, Yabehunu, the Yabesa, and the Bonnet ever caught. Now, Yabusha, Shabusha, and the on the 19th of this month, next month, February.
19th February.
You 1 week, 1 week celebration. You be Kumasi. Nothing from a honor. Over a year, no. I have to just say, quite better when I say, Ghana Montagnier, and I say, Chief of Staff, and I will be there or Abemoa. Now, no good bedroom can say, okay, you're not one more. Now, when you're fasting there now. Then they had a year no Accra. Then you say you are the African Kumasi.
19 February no Ewesi Yawada.
Yeah.
Nebeye Yawada Tosumi and San Ewo Bosome February anymore.
Yeah. Okay. I think specifically because of the Yaw no.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking the Shana don't say young fan commensurate a great one like that on
the Now, yeah. But so on the birthday of February, na?
Yeah, on the birthday of February, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That sounds good.
Ola, you could PM no. Utu nipa bibre abafiwa. When they car of a young some Olivia who be soon out na ya. But me na muno offer utu say of abajuma. Of abajuma pa of fire or sapon. Abajuma minimum tour me philanthropic works going to the prisons, going to the hospitals, donating whatever he had to help Mother Ghana.
Yeah.
Even in the last record was about peace song. Some of the election 2024.
Okay.
All stars for no Ekabo, Kwame Eugene was so, Familia was so, Aquabua was so, Blessing was so, a host of others, SP Kofi was so, Pat Thomas, so many others. Of a Kawu in our boom, release a peace song for Ghana. So he's a national asset. He's not too big. I'm Yama of Fasad, the certain barrier, na and crime for intimi Johnny Panther, not once a person being Johnny Panther.
Okay. Nana Poku Ashes, Yeredasi, Nese, ye Sisu Diase of Fire Sapon, ne 1 week in the Bebaso, 19 February 2026. Ewo Kumase. Yes, Ewo Kumase. All right. Thank you very much, Nana. Yamisha. Bibi any Ebesan Atuama. Why? All right, next week, make sure him. All right.
All right.
I was for a name of a support manager, as say was I Casamafo, or Casamafo, Emma Abusiano, Nana Pokuashi Senior Nini Komono, or Cheyenne, Ecoso, Ewo Abusian Fee, Ewo Kumase. Na studio Muansono, Abusiana Tanase, your special guest, and so Atanase. One thing about a special guest, you won't find a time in Yagro. Mamui. Any time in Yagro. When they say mama me date a time I'm more late that maybe I feel never started there by me yen what I say. But Mr. Sukrisafo so atna say and a year minia baba can do na friend guy also atna say Peace 104.3 entertainment review na wasugura with you na maminka Mamima secret no baba emra of fire asemu kakra nsana ye jade akani nyina e de ama ye special guest. So great. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pacho sebo kode.
Boko atensem na mititi no na
ensem be awada
ya sapon semo
but so with the assassin like this sounds a bit more peaceful.
Pacho no bia omo namwa omo di enkomo fa na yire ho na yire ho ntacho ya sapon yire ye ni issue bia ya sapon na ewu until we are interested in ya sapon na wari musemo no media for me yapamocho munso mamunso so what am I saying?
Yeah. But I think the good thing so is the fact that you see you be on Kasama.
Yes, but
so that it will bring some sanity and not chaos.
There won't be sanity if media discuss asamono etwi sansem ne ba no beba be issue what am I say because ufre ashes now baby sano and na yere and the last be okokan say and the last be okokan is that an issue today? He was the musician that we all adore and then wewu na ye and ne senia ye best celebrating on here. Don't go and ask about the marriage. We are not marriage counselors. Yeah, but counsel the marriage issue. And we are family.
You know the funny thing, this marriage issue, Nini are paying a cover by you.
Yes, but me say, Ola, wakofaba. You bet me do janen what you must say?
Yeah.
Say ya discuss here. Emma me ye issue. Obi ba be bisa further. We further and better particulars about the marriage. And who here yen? Ninyum na ni etie. Ninyum na ni etie. Eni ye di tu ye hofo ye de boy ye bra. Enu le here yen. So media ye best remo way is not an issue. Mama nkofa sa asemo marriage. Say obi abeda ni marriage counselor.
Ni ngotiti who teams.
Ni ngotiti who team ni ma munja sa se hu na we dey know. We are going to talk about the Asapon, the contribution to society. Senya wetimi aboa amanfo, wetimi aboa Ghana fo etie nenyum. Enu ne hia the marriage issues mamu fa mam.
Okay, me that say. Baba. Yay.
The marriage issues may inform them, but you see, asem na twetwe asem ba. Rebecca last week, Black former manager a granted interview about the contract. If you want other issues about other people's contracts have started coming up. In summer one from Numuno, and a twetwe asem ba. And then Mayeri and Finso say, both Yalsapon and his wife had already brought their matters into the media.
Yeah.
I remember very well. So the first post I made about that issue was Yalsapon, a man of his caliber, ebusua of free money ade nti omo anya mpanimfo bia ma omo antena se anka asem ne sa asem na wo so omo de bedu antena ho ana nti so far as there is video evidence of omawari munsem a ebeda abonten no it is easy for people to just go and bring in you kind of saying bits and pieces of those interviews to make cases out of it. And like I said, as I'm a wrong from Mudada, it's about Team Liga ne Team Huawei. And people are calling on Team Liga, Masem Biomaba, Team Huawei, Asem Biomaba, come and but when him say, especially say the blocks, you know. And they push these stories the most. And with the blogs, no, it is what is giving them the numbers. And she say a ho and a more numbers now, a ho and umbeko. And she says, and it is up to a Busiano. Like say Omoyi and Crofo Monkasama or Mono. So Nipane Kasama, near Busa question about that, and Nipaneka say, what the Amenko, Yanka Huasema, necessary same new. But then see a bisasem now we are no bisasem now we are no. Then more information is being dug out. A year dear a busiasem and Chomunja eme busiano. Nimiana oba out ebeka sawa rebi ni ho say no. Say busiana ne nebeka na so mena kasa say money grant interviews be mine. It is okay. Na yemi anoma they handle the online blogs no so no omuntu omobo. A story of this magnitude, no, there are so many angles. I'll bet in your corner. Still, numbers, no. They shouldn't dig information that is not there. They shouldn't try to paint pictures that is not there. Sometimes, I'm comfortable painting picture. Hey. We bet you baby bushina so na semuno. And yes, sanity. Now go for two jagum. No move two jagum. Nanyoma mu chi. Ting. Making reference to Black Shire former manager. And I don't come any day and say court is semi bear because na encro form no any pan no more and I know more chance and then a2 a foot a2 a yugum a2 in some gum in some gum and a mass and look a copy court into sometimes or my no more chum wishiano a no montuamo. Okay, maybe she solve your massam.
All right. May I say, Mammy take a crane free Whitney watching Mensa on a young fan no and see Whitney Avishampa.
I think I'm not here.
I feel you have Asia. And you have Asia, so I go for Unia Baba Abecan. I will born you about Band, but it's a baby.
I don't.
And then I say, you are looking younger.
Thank you. It's a lot of
names are Tadena showing into another day.
Is it?
You're looking younger. Yeah.
That's what minding your business does to you.
Yes, Ebajo Kaka on Brian of Ione Yentos.
Only as I'm about meeting. So last year, VGM in Mamitiwa.
Yeah, TGM in.
Perform the legendary aspect, no?
Yeah.
It's amazing, say, almost a year down the line, no, the two people are no longer with us.
Seriously.
I keep thinking about it.
7th December, na mami tiwa koi.
And these were the two people, and not they were holding the brand.
Yeah.
And the band. I mean, Oti Bial Sapoa. And then mami tiwa ne toa. And to me, I just pray, say, because up until Omuri, they were still performing.
Yeah.
They were still going on tour. Nini coming. And Oma courage, you know. We may be saying things about Wofaya name, Mamitewa, but Yankai say there was Yao Sapo and Dasumafu. And Dasumafu are still around.
Oh.
And Yankai Omo. And with Obi to say Nanapoku die. Nanapoku has been he's been such a catalyst for Wofaya Sapo. And Nanapoku has done, for some of us who knows the Ejuma Wabu, you know, why are they pa Yankupon Shan for all that he's done. But in talking about the Sema Bani Seme Kikahuna, I think say the lessons are more for Yedasutiasi Yankupon Adonia Yedasutiasi than those who are gone. Because if you don't want me to say bad things about you, be kind to me. I think in one of the cases, Hollywood cases, Anna, Obi can be I don't know any interview, and he said that if you want me to say good things about you, be good to me.
Okay.
Maybe if you need it, I'm of a test to me.
Is it Kate Williams?
Yes, Cat Williams interview.
Okay.
Yes, Cat Williams interview. Yes. And no, no.
On the songs and our junior.
But some it has come to pass.
Yes,
it has come to pass.
Opesame can once and pa, yemi papa.
Yeah. It's as simple as that.
So Opesame can once and pa, yemi papa. You one papa won't think.
I mean, yes. And the lessons, many Americans say the lessons are more for Nanko Pandaroma, that's what I say. There are more and more cases of this, whether we like it, legal, non-legal, should have been legal, would have been legal, whatever it is, there are more such cases coming up. And sadly, more limelight, every time because they are in the limelight. It comes with the TIFF. Ain't he per se bibisa ebeto do what is right by whomever, whichever, however people you are with.
True.
Sort obia out whilst you still have life, because one of the things no so peka Ghana for, especially Ghana for papa no name mema no mumpe will asemka
Pacho only yentu
that's exactly the comment. That's the assumption for all of them across board. Educated, until we start having conversations like that, in some say and it's sad say many say in some status basana nipane legacy no a wipes it as soon as oba google be about nipane pe in some day training able because unfortunately the kind of society I want yet the bad news trends in any clickbait ain't is like following in for DH and more news, and then we legacy now a juma baby because we can't take them away from the gospel industry. And for Obi to say, I'm very glad that Obi to say Mamitiwa as a woman we honored her before this happened. It's one of the things I'm so happy about. Or by Kumasi or the car by or call back or the plane and find Hosana may I'm not the plane now. But I'm happy to say we did something like that.
Yeah.
And let's make that legacy ye namana ye baya ye be ye juma ye jano. Ye men standing in that standing yet let us do right by Nkofona ye no mutnayan. That's what I have to say about it.
All right, thank you so much, Whitney Watchman Sanamotini in Kanonafe. Mami, the executive secretary, being so kind of CEO of the Ghana National Film Authority of Ghana. National Film Authority, I say, I can't see near Juma, and then no my first in who the whole Ghana. Pennipa, Wanuna, Senka. National Film Authority is a company, on the AC or Dano. That's what we scared too much. Na answer they are appointing on that or your film producer, executive producer, and or sign that company a friend or ABC Productions and or UNHCR for Aye Jumanian Sauso Kakra. Na Bebrina so ekone Instagram so e kafu danku or Instagram so abons or friend who God's special woman. In the Sorry.
So she's one of our patrons for Sisters Keeper.
Oh, I didn't know.
Hey,
and I'm a main fan
from the start, 8 years.
My main fan. Yes. 18. I was up for an executive secretary of the Ghana, the National Film Authority, Eba Bedin Komoni Ashe say, and no my cousin before, and obey so I couldn't name no man so akosɛn mobɛka sɛ last year mu na sɛ baabi a mo office no kra so san hyehye kan ho you say ɛno mo bɛɛ den kakra but see you akwaba
yeah nua ana yeja which one
ejari ye o papa
oh yeah nua
yeah
big
more
bro
like a father figure
enti
but was mean to me your papa
yeah
not possible
yeah big bro
much about code
but I
nice one akwaba
yeah nua
eti efa komoni share so kakra say ye hwe 1 year under Mahama every sector back be sector by sector but ye drew film for so boy ni before year to about 2024 we had seen a lot about National Film Authority. Yeah, normal na Juliet and the former ES and then the board no normal baby. But wuna waba office. Diana obetoye. Oba net situation it is saying. Asan ya ba de wetimi aye.
Na situation here okay. But then you hear say yes I'm upgrading no.
Okay.
Because institution then you're very strong. I'm sure you're very much aware. Into no see here deal with me na me say some fantastic ideas or like ye niama I used to me ba beto aso.
Okay.
But me who say we me first time and there were so many processes to go through. And that was one of the reasons and no 17 and sana me call office cram me frère and I'm frère me darling so phone so me ko hu no. Say na be a mission me be frère mu and sana me call. But me call ye no. Niama cost me who said this they were ebia we a private sector nipa ubana ebia we new team one agree on be like fast mo come execute papa na me say sa na ebete but me who say I say fa processes mo it is sometimes it is when I get heartbroken if my colleagues say Charlie you need that so I was talking with sir and I really appreciate the fact that almost supporting me na and me call with me film you say me call them but me who say just it's just taking a little longer and I can say last year no yesterday office na chair na your office na she baby na e wono na madam kra my baby kra ka ho aye ye hu adwuma e fix ho gidi ye sha
e the same
build, yes
na ni nyina she
bibia she and na yes a movie call ye unse say our BGL as a pechi bibi sa as a
me nim baby Moses
okay say our BGL anti like
obi na obi ti onim BGL
Bureau of Ghana Languages.
Exactly. Okay.
Into honor was to see. I've been through a whole cramp on say unya space I was say fixing up your laptops are she yeah nyama never be breshi into afina as a but we're still forging through. Now when we're going through all the challenges as an NF Depot and I'll use this opportunity to thank Mobile NFD Bibri.
NFD then
National Film Dialogue.
Okay. Last year September.
Exact September. And to me the opportunity we back down once we didn't even know they would come out in that like that number. So we are young woman for a very long time and we film cram on mobile. So me who say me crash me so many swampa and they are willing to support. Into no Bibia air cost just that maybe it's taking longer than maybe outsider you'll be thinking by now but I was able to yes but even aside that nyoma bebre nyoma omuniaji
okay now before 2024 and at the end 2024 more and earlier we presidential pitch series African Film Summit a whole so many programs
right
na ninyina na NFA dwuma na ekoso na
nyina dia amoaye aye ba beto aso yes
but na baby mu na ya dia na o see yearly but last year hu bi BT say National Film Dialogue Summit bi sano and then na modi dialogue no
well nya nu na because it's a different you see a different but ya comes the time na ya call and na time na o say e bia mo am promise you no so mo support you no yeah time na ye be mu na catch on say parents no na too close mama na too close mama until this year ye be nyama yentimi this year ye be yes
this year mobile National Film Summit no
yes ye be
na dialogue ni so
and so beba so and ukra dey I say we're trying to partner with the Ashanti Regional Minister also Ashanti First.
Yeah.
And now by National Film Dialogue no na ni agino so onyanka because Ninkro for say bibia ye wa Accra. It's the next one na Yemfam Kumasi. So there's a possibility
Say
What
this
the
year
dialogue
then
no Kumasi?
Kumasi. Yes, it's a possibility.
Na yen san so enhwe normal obeto ye na ye wo a friend saying sika bia na saying interview unia ba Julia the former ES ekodi nkomo say na African Exim sika bi $500 million bi ananka or say eba NFA for various projects nim so ba wati ho asema
Minim hu hwe
unti interview no
Debbie minti hu hwe na mi hu hwe
oh obe person be bo ama no say bia unti dia then e bia na ahana be the first place I bet say
yeah, no problem.
Sika bisa ewo ho and this answer we can just skip it and move on.
Okay, but me, I don't know anything about. Of course, say boy, bibi wo hosana. Why not? Say boy. I mean, that make us your office quite struggle kakaka na dinner chena. Inti say bibi wo boy. Why not?
Yeah, because now or chim say ya dia wo di echi che pa na ayaye adwumaria na em say abatro semba imo ama went me and complete it. The expectation no, was to say oh ebia kafu ya be we di echi be yenya $500 million bi kra aye de be mesini for chasing.
There be me who documents be aye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of the challenges so na also previously had to do say board members are now the previous administration be Babontin Beka say there's a certain misunderstanding between the board and the executive secretary. And I don't know, are you also facing similar situation? That's it.
No, so far so good. Million I started here on a good note. And I mean who say nipa bia me executive secretary na bia me wo idea bi e na me dia koma mu e bia mo so so ke yen say e bia me picture bi o ha me hu ne sa maybe those things may arise as time goes on but so far no, like I like how things are going.
So far only board no tell me okay ye nya the previous issues ni bi
me sure
sure
yeah me sure say me dey bia me ti omo dey won say me ba me and dey me say omo so omo bo me ye no omo ye
okay
yeah.
Now I'm trying to relay that sound bite for you to say the bear maybe when you go you can follow up and let's see say ubetimi anyes kana me pacho fem waso kakra
called around 9 p.m. and it came from the very top that you know what you've been telling us this and we are really we want to do something to help the sector and something we must do to crown your efforts because my God, if anyone has given us pressure, it's been you. So we are on our way to see the Afri-Exim Bank, and then the Afri-Exim Bank had announced a $1 billion fund for the entire continent. If you can come up with a proposal, I will personally put it at the foot of the head of Afri-Exim Bank and see if we can come up with a fund for Ghana. I stayed up throughout the night, of course. Luckily, this is something I've been advocating for so long. So I had my documents and everything ready. Put up a serious couple of pages that kind of propose that Ghana be set up as the headquarters, if you like a factory to produce content for all of Africa. And that went with infrastructure, policy, investment, all of those things. And the ask was for a $500 million fund from the Afri-Exim Bank. Fast forward, we got the nod somewhere in November that Juliet, we think this thing is exciting. Afri-Exim Bank put me in touch with Afri-Exim Bank, worked to make this happen. So we were right on our way to sealing a $500 million fund for Ghana. When things kind of went well. So I just say that story to tell you the kind of when you advocate for a long time and then suddenly people sit up and realize, oh my God, the opportunities here are huge, and everything that you've been saying we are now hearing, and we are committed to do what we can. But then, as they say, it was too late.
Okay, so CEO former CEO Nkomo Awudi and now it's a boy so ya dream so say so are you saying you want me to document behind respect to this
there be me who document here
wow
and I be say no anka me dey to be a big win for us yes anka me dey papa me who
no so is it the case that you never had any handing over notes from the previous
No handing
years?
over notes. Any notes.
Nim.
Idebi. We any notes nim.
Hey. Okay. My Ozi because it sounds a bit strange.
But any documents to show. Never be show. But at the time, never see them the man who. No,
that's a
just in case there's any.
Maybe I know when I see.
Maybe no more fan bring me attention here yet. And son I don't know. Which is possible.
Yeah, but she's still available if you wait to me reach out.
Oh, my friend, yeah. After this, my friend.
Yeah,
I reach out.
Maybe a 501.
Yes. A very big boost, my papa.
Come on, the well, Baba, nan wine make a Kenya would say. What you and Nimpon say, you be see a fefe, Yabutre. Ati asa. Nyabutre. Let's see you to us. So me person about dragging because me and I have questions to ask.
Right.
So I'm just doing a few and then they'll continue. Me pacho. Oba you challenges pa binide.
And they're also.
Pacho.
But yeah, address you more like one at a time.
Because I know one of the challenges pa be associations or industry.
Yeah.
When you say Enra, as Enra, and Actors Guild, 8-year long court case. Is it something that is really affecting work? As
of course, it is. Almost associations, no, major stakeholders, and they have to function. Same function. I spoke about having a strong institution. So a major challenge. Yeah, but I know. Dear cry can once a unique and Fiatiba office or a can once and baby a semna could drew your name is the fish and cry can say bit me that like we yes we contacted them and I said to say I mean when run news I mean Jean D because me young who news portal we be so I called people
portals for my bread.
It's my friend go say me pay the
ruling and as a judgment
the official document I mean and yes.
But have you had a chance to meet or association or stakeholders and
oh yeah. I think that was one of the first near my by it shared different old board associations be more we share most of the stakeholders.
Wow. I wish for your name Madam Kafui Danko and CEO I mean clarify the way is it CEO or executive secretary?
Executive secretary.
Okay, on the year executive secretary for the National Film Authority and then the Edin Komona ye share a normal akoso ne normal or ye ne normal edanenim so be ye ede abuama ye sini jumano amano home so ebiem last year and this year budget Minister for Finance ka say ye twa sika pudu we be 20 million Ghana cedis ede ama film fund no pacho scano modiechi.
Many thanks to our president, His Excellency. Said for the first time, Yamaya Fund, and I think a lot of people were happy that for the first time, BB. And I started say inaugurated committee on the film development fund. And Yehwejuma, I can't step back. Then we can inaugurate. Into idea because it's long overdue. Okay. Yeah.
Industry fund dana. And I think you say. Okay.
GAFTA crack contributed 100,000 cities to Mumbai somewhere last year.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
But how does it work? Obi able to discover Bremwana, so be pepe bia, and how do you get the money?
Obi able to discover. I say before fund we grab by and now you drink say now you drink different ways. Able to raise funds. Film fund, you know.
Okay.
NTS. Obi able to me bear fundraisers, donations, like Obi able to me as supporting.
But so apart from association challenges, challenges being now who face here.
Make an institution. Me say me nyanka. Yeah, maybe I operating from no
office no.
Some time ago, I don't know whether Roger knew about home come. I saw no about home come. And he said it was there. Is this your office? But that was the earlier times. Yeah, so yes, and look, the space now money. But then it's not like they're just challenges that are not being worked on. Yeah, which by processes nina manage.
Let's say baby office no money in Jimwana.
The space no enough. And you're well equipped.
Okay.
For instance, office first no baby and I want. Yeah, better 45 nights in a room. Me with deputy ne nti ye be ka fa cheat ma bia be dey aka ho nsem
Untimi.
ha ube fa
I just
call
somebody
be cra-
coffee.
But then, like I said, now just before then, now my mother was my room be or upgrading a come out. Now I'm mommy promised wow obey more account na be niaje. So just when we fixed it, almost about to finish and fire no by now we're at a different place. And even we crowd catch it one mommy who say it's just temporal inti or permanent place am I and then we understaffed so
We understand.
and also a challenge
At the sick asem I debate your staff
and also
a problem or aden.
Say be me say because
That's the challenge, yeah.
me say challenges you know to be me oh yes okay me
I
question say we to be aka
yeah, but I'm sure if it's not something that is incriminating, why not?
yeah well I will say ejuma but nyama you have basics be go ejuma
BT said.
oh say me yeah for instance say be employee will cramp na I say it me be based on pa uber na obefa trotro na obefa and as a means of getting to your space to work
Okay.
and look as a more think kakra
Necessarily mean to your staff kakra no post
well, with the staff no me start from up down
Okay.
staff I think they've been there for a while until mo pay nyama no you okay
Aba.
yeah na new intina
Until a executive secretary MP over a chia kada. Oh, a question here. Ebi anen
I
omoni.
say we can I mean no I say we answer
Ebi anen
let me answer with me
Ebi anen omoni free so say be abekai wo.
oh okay like I know so many say a process but not a chairman me maybe frustrated into that me business say we can never be because you started and you DH na ye home paperwork I could do baby say be you know yeah and
The tia maybe sound no because o predecessor so o wie na adwuma no be tu dwa say ye ntwianika o se na akatua ho odin ma no iti na ya ko say ade no maybe na wo ho ana say o be ye siwa ana executive secretary akatua ma na
David like I said to me they must start a process no po
okay for 1 year almost 1 year
yeah by starting process just that you're completing it
okay
but this year I've also got an assurance say it would be completed.
But me pacho kai kakra o month be mu in 2025 now we start adwuma
March
tineza
can do 1 year mpo
it aka 2 months na 1 year
yeah me do 1 year na bibia set
na bibia you okay
yes
so good me pacho ye ni abedi nkomo me pese me nko amedi nkomo na say questions no what oh Rabi so good oh no fear so good yes bra
Let me confess.
Mama. Denezi bra.
You didn't know?
He was aware
No, minimum say for you, but
You know that's one of his favorite people.
No, when you say very reconciling. Now when you say no, it's okay. Let me say this: like those very first time that should not be who quiet no. Oh, did we call like he's been so helpful, very supportive. Until I becoming Dimagro.
Wow.
Yes, also means the Biami person make up your back so if I went by the no more job, say David Brahmin Chos and a no. So me said the me call true when I released my first movie, no bomb me CD or the me call baby or prom me chi me name team. After but I never be brave. So it's me that say me come or BIT.
On the calculator. On the line.
I'm indebted to you. Oni dey say when me come onu oni dey me ka me hu dey me ka cho bia obi bo me che me ha maka
wa jojo from no e dey dem am go abai aba so crazy can be jojo na kuma jo na sim nya kanitu
Ola me be kano I don't know if it's directed to Kafui or is directed to Juliet Nebedia no Nebedia me emfanche asantefo me emfanche ni mapa the issue about Eto authority honoma they lost documents and all that. The question I'm asking is we are in a digital age. And digital trace be any babia.
emails bian koso a say even if any me wo hwa share you betimi access email no with different gadgets so na yehu was there nothing at all and I say yes sister Penny Juliet HIN
well me my access to drives be na say na me start say me share nyama ye wo na nyama ebia ni so na say update na de
okay
nti nyesa ye ni digital document ye will be
no
abana me nyama be hu be ka say nyama be hu de me hu enu wo not yet maybe me access drive ni na ye ebia link bi bo and I said drive bo be bi omunya fa ma me ya me
okay
because we got more demand this year ya na mo mama I'm say okay yen share because document me share we mo mama drive no we wo okay we mo update we mo yen say it's after na master ati say the drive for bi o ho be mama e I don't know but so far drive na me hu no document we be ni so
ye be follower sika ni modu why industry
yes
ye be follower na ye share
na see yes me pacho I think Socrates okay you call a voter Serene Hotel now count so now count you call airline who yeah bro
I like that one final station and what's now Rebecca okay and you see idea be starting from beginning
so yes what's the state of Act 935 airline
me call office no they call AG officer I'm like no me who be I say correct na ba na correct be almost a year
okay
but they say no one finance because echo and ambabio and I follow up almost this time BBI said so me can many agent said this year I had day and yama miracles the BBC agency of course LI which is like so dear to our hearts will be passed yes
yeah then you say because sini for no be so bisa
yeah
I was say me misa say omo airline akwa akosi say
because yeah wedjuma papa before I be call office James by me fee I first thing I go through
okay
yeah ko you corrections ka create bi na akoye legal hone akoye so ye wedjuma sab I go back and forth for a very long time.
One of the core functions of NFA has to do with classification.
Yes.
Say content here, TV, Sony cinema, ne baby no, or say be classified.
Aye.
Sure no one can ever can. Na, MC nipa me bring na nim say e koso. But mo office she classification mo ye e koso.
Oh yeah, but slow. Into one starting year report. I did when your friend club campaign neighbor betra because a lot of people probably name say. Or say G permits and sana or me film be brain na enim because sana me ba en
also G permits and sana mo film
yeah permits yes yeah you so try because so class obudi ban classify man so because na me hu here say BBC classification ni permits na de and can me hu anya onu na me ne bogo
you mean before
me ba way before
okay
on me hu here so I didn't know until I mama hu I would have still kept shooting films without until I was saying yema awareness because more industry no I expect some be who say me no bon come I say I will film no say be some say what classify I said I was saying so they are not even learning about our commandates and I say yema was say so you be who and also you be we're dedicating time ni say pushing when the idea NFA no e go out man crop bebre
It is say na next will be you na utwesini or your documentary na utwa advert and any of those things that you be show no TV so o dey for TV nye example na for now o dey for TV nye example obetimi abaso oba be classify
I was
ready
I was yes of course classification yeah of course in yeah any man she can go see before kana yeah and no idea like one of the major things in Tiana asset yeah the yes.
But just said there are lots of content on TV.
And now make us think baby omu dan ka minister cause my darling secretary say can one sem na make catch and say baby nim no am so be nim yet because the law is not being enforced but miss me kasa they give me the impression say ni no nim come make catch so make classify movie and some license omo ba be industry for now omo so nim no afi omo twa omo ba ye ho it's am say campaign na word no call out yeah omo classified the cramp no mo fa omo word to mo na de na omo because what me sorry now we traffic oh sorry we traffic what me try be now there are 2 TVs now it's wrong. I was so by NFA once it's audiovisual they were so by NFA just like we talk I want me sorry this go DV go give license now they want me sorry now we traffic when you license you know only accreditation now we there now we represent your country and we don't know anything about it so against the law
it's the ESA come here to say who could trust senior also college license
yes
untimi fa camera ko sini pa ban bi so wo twasini o se e ba mo office ne be license asana e twa
asana yes
skate is way
and no so ye bon comment say o shaka me COVID where is that and say
yeah me
because me say be new and say audiovisual content I was say classify because e be more sometimes I see some of the skit now I get upset it's a narrative our own project you know. And you're right because we have not classified it. It didn't come for classification.
Na dem patrol ye bisa say omonso emeji permit ansa no moatwa. Ansa no mu wi omasa dey aba for classification.
Omono meaning say yes. Omono try because say omo use most of them are not even using professional equipment. Me say na hear me say hono means me embosso den but then classification na here.
Okay.
Once we try be being quadia I will say we did back for classification. But even before you to even try BB, you could try BB without if imagine you could try DBA and you say abonting. It but in the summer bro and say we DOP maybe you try BB crowd so obeji license. I will say what a permission be and sana wakucha.
Hey, a bad you.
Me then some say 12 call and I'm say we know you're strong no. A bad thing. It's some there no. We've started conversations on it. They are say abandoned. We can what if that excuse me, and say na on the rise because of content creation and monetization out there. Until a boy no so home come, but just that we've not firmed up exactly what they have to do. But then as far as the end of the content is concerned, or somebody want to classify.
Yes,
when you are no person children say ocean law anymore.
They say we are PR.
Okay.
It's o kasama na.
They are me country no. They are me country no na.
To go chemu yi. Okay, yeti.
Ola o say senior law na tie no. Actually say for you to create audiovisual content no, you need a license. It's in the law. And you know, the moment you set out to be a content creator, you become you need a license. Ultimately, the moment you get a license, now your works, the works also before publication must be classified. Ultimately,
yeah. It's the moment I be say we could check bibia.
Yes.
A audiovisual.
Yes, you need
o de ba betu baby amankofo ahye.
Yes.
O here license. Na wo twa wie so na hihye wie o so san de ko
for classification.
Near chemu nipaku a obetimi ahwe.
Exactly. And you see a man say approve as obetimi ya na untimi you know. Because you putting the thing in public space, you know. Here classification. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it. Now
say
no yeah. No.
I was for bachelor young kind of Socrates or no na check classification. It no ni more
no he can
be used to be the chairman. So now you're chairman for classification committee.
Yes, now see also here preview committee member.
And I'm with medi.
Yeah, you will be ready. We more happy.
Bachelor for my
anniversary of Enamosake and 2026
your committee na challenge. Your committee na challenge.
Challenge means you mujiro mana.
Enye
Kafi okay.
I'll be nice to know. Okay, member office.
Me munche. You know, yeah, trust you na me person bisa say among four complaints so may can be one or has to do with senior you know TV su bebrebe a a lot for sini na or say ebi wo ha bon watermark at them 15 parfait ɛso na yɛyi no yɛ TV so na ɔse NFA no yɛ ɔmo adwuma sɛ ɔmo bɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛgyae saa na anaasɛ no Ghana Broadcasting Corporation for adwuma
NMC ɔmo na ɔmo license no yɛne ɔmo kora ka ho asɛm
so utwi no ntimi say
mane nka na asɛm ai
no me say yɛne communication for NMC aka ɛho asɛm say ɔwɔ sɛ ɔmo tini evoke licenses be if they keep going against the law because ansa na obefa obi we no obi content without permission no or so we have to go through certain processes. Copyright has been an issue, piracy has been an issue forever. And sometimes anyone wants to say you can be a TV station now could be content without any form like no they are now a show with full chest, full face. Anyone like and yeah, no, anything na mom TV stations no license. And yet me directly enko until I say ni another body. Eliezi young ejuma.
Tell me bit me a tesa no man so.
Exactly.
So now we talk
yeah, so subo we me say the bo NFA. But technically na NFA challenge you.
When obi sasa omu betimi a ehun bibia na.
Betimi the only thing na Kafui enye so far no is to officially approach the Copyright Office, which some time back no can so by your minimum say why so busy in here. Okay, because me a member of the committee, my friend is saying anti-piracy monitoring team. Yeah, but ABA never can answer. But it's something I may say. And it is the office, no, the weakness of the Copyright Office, no. And a creates a problem no.
Weakness saying omuni awonka diana.
I think at the right time no, if you want to discuss it we can have that conversation.
Okay.
Yes, but there is a big weakness at the Copyright Office which I think must be addressed to protect the your friend is saying content creators yes, content creators, yeah. And yeah, NFA issue. The only challenge with the NFA, the classification, because most of the works are not
but you see, so great. I think a matter question now, Abranti Bisanase. We say ESHM no, or see, Adibia being no TV, so also be classified.
Yes.
Now, make a file at Tenia and Nigerian is singing. Say, me, dear Ness, and my classifier, no, Mama, me quasi me.
The baby you were Ghana. It's also the brain.
He said, TV so dear, let's say, either someone classified and a
obviously, they are more TV for me, and when you say they just pick it from.
Yes.
So it means that they can go after them
before you blame them. The Copyright Office. Clear first. Because as someone they almost say classify no, you must clear the copyright.
Like with the license.
Yes, say
part of it.
Yeah, we will be. And you know, and don't let us put the blame on them first. Put it on the Copyright Office first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, what the ES is saying sounds like they will determine whether a content is faithful to be permitted to be shot. I'm trying to understand.
No.
I think she needs to clarify that this urgently before it raises issues around censorship.
It's not about censorship. It's classification. There's different.
No, I think it's referring to the permit before you can shoot. You know.
Yes.
Say it's beginning to sound like I just said maybe permit. Not much as I did.
Debbie. The permit is a license. When you go for a license as a driver, it doesn't restrict you from say you bet me a driver and a license A, license B, and no A different. But this license is to permit you to shoot. Then you are known. What am I saying?
Known as what?
Known as somebody who creates content. Because we have license producers, license for crew, and obia license. What am I saying?
It's you know say man na share say there's obia or the camera base in cause go try the biano also be permit.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Yeah, and you Ghana po.
Yeah, yanka Ghana.
No, but me say obi ba dream say be Ghana na share say emra we. And you Ghana pe. Even in America, the moment you put a tripod by the roadside, anywhere. One, you need insurance. The moment you put a tripod, when the police come, the first thing they will ask you is insurance. And then you need a license before you be permitted to do it. Just like you need a license to get a car. Just that filmmakers feel say for a long time that the idea may be in a certain way in the coso. Now the content now be created, and once let's say approve content now. We are approving for a particular age bracket. As for the right to put it out, you have it. Nobody can decide what to shoot or what not to shoot. And coming for a license and approval.
So my training be my baby.
Nursing license no the money actually say who bet me interest in way and now won't me interest in way. No, obia en control no.
Okay.
But utwa wia see who say we for penifo and answer for enquara.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Fifi Benji say Socrates allow the woman to speak. For herself.
I say classify now the way family is suitable for under this age, way age way plus.
Yeah. Now yes, another question. So and they say or say the challenges of the industry. I can't say it has to do with distribution. Now distribution is also no next year one of aspects and they say baby I be easy, you know.
Yeah.
Now I'm not so chess or some more license baby be easy. Asani etimi exhibition centers na you know osimi mi say mobile more lines CB na motimi are making it public to produce a set of betimi akoyo mu senior
right yeah identify baby mo yeah license bi mo enya wie a whole list enti yes me say yen wie ansa na the list nyina ba bonten say na be obi abehu but say ade obi anim say Silverbird is licensed, Snap Cinema is licensed, the other places is to ya discover license very soon Juma will be complete on them and then we would share with the public. Yeah.
And Patrick Selikem Saute. You know, you see you're 2026 more plans for industry in the saying. So bet me actually be and I'll be boy mukakra.
You were a whole long work plan Juma. You be follow. You be say a institution no stronger. Ebeni say be make sure say airline ejuma na we ka wo so no ye be wie say na be dawson there was say ye ma ye stakeholders no etimi grow enya asomje ye mo ejuma no eno ejuma na be na it's a whole list
plans no dawson what is annual no plans na shiegu dreams ni nyina
we dey shingo lie
I producer say me misa say at the stakeholders and is it a film dialogue no?
Aye.
I see there was a lot of talk about digital platforms and all that. Now, how is the NFA using digital platforms to help market Ghanaian films and skits?
And look, idea. One of the reasons for having NFD, I didn't want it to just be a normal, let me put in quote, talk shop. I didn't like, maybe say launchy bibi and I am movie. But then getting close to the time, me who say, Niamana idea digital platform now, I say a partner with private company via boy industry no. Na process bi how say film na yentimi and film when we. Na initially I didn't know say there was one particular thing I was say yeah. Because me say basically a partner a lot of private companies are making me a boy enti no enu na enti na ya say omunya enti digital platform bia hunsem yet but some can hunsem bebre enti no so idea you be deliver before the end of the year. And I know see I have some really amazing partnerships like a partner with Rifa so
Rifa near there
Regal Film Festival no and awards.
Okay.
Almost like discussing distribution channels now day enti this year I feel a better. I'm sure they'll be happy with us. Yes.
It's in a film because na man for any ajo.
By all means.
Normal be that was so one my industry no I password na. Baba, then as we be say.
Na me person me busa about movies na.
But we need also the moment our cast sisters keep our own pay.
It's just that because I felt like I kept shipping.
Okay. So you wanted to say what time now? So we start.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Barbary, I know about.
So
okay,
about the TV stations now, omuji movies without the legal right to do so. No. What is the authority going to do about it? Are they going to be penalized? And then when it comes to the producers of those movies, now I've come to understand that most of the young producers don't even understand that TV station being to memfa movie just like that enkonkoyi the omo ebrechi copyright laws. A clear example was Zandi Kamel at channel B a ne
YouTube
movie.
channel, yeah.
Na beginning no nim into your station home no kokon toka. And some crofo to ne for say obetimi the station na kra court. She didn't know. So there are lots of producers out there, and some of these channels even make the producers believe that they are doing them a favor by showing their movies. And the stations no then and then the young producers know what kind of education or sensitization will be done for them to understand these legal enuma.
Right, thank you. What the copyrights for almost more mandates. Once I make say NFA no your mandates in cover be in say or some things here young education sensitization to no. I think it's also this is also time for copyright so to also put some education out there. Every other bodies now, the more issue like TV licensing company also, if they have to even educate the people who come for the TV stations and those who work there now, into education be brave here. So
remember an issue with Bimbo, the Nigerian producer actress who actually tagged you.
Yes.
I remember you replied to. Did you take any steps to oversee that Omono Muji ne movies no Omubejayana?
Of course we did, and I'm not the first person. Omo reached out to us. So straight email. We only did meet me because of my evidence.
Okay.
My evidence in the show TV station. No.
Okay.
Omo responded. We tried to go to their location. I said that no money. Juma said they were close. Yes. Some of the challenges were. To other communication like National Media Commission. Public communication in other bodies because there's the steps we took, but then we couldn't even and see we need to work with other agencies as well. I said the OB says a copyright a call.
Till you see me, Mr. say, but can their broadcasting or TV license be revoked over copyright issues?
Of course.
Or can TV stations may show those movies?
Yes, definitely. I'm job license. Yes, I go driving recklessly. Na police have cross road now cross na police chiwa. Your license. In a punish show me process you to court now. Yes, because against the law.
But you know my problem with all this.
No.
Omuyi, and it doesn't really apply to Nigerians. I think so Nigerians now become more rampant because now Omuhunipa and so they get easy access to tag her and let her know this.
Omuhunipa in the audience.
Say Kafui is on good terms with a lot of actors and actresses now. They are producers now. So Omunim say metagi Kafuya, I can get an immediate response. But it is not only the Nigerian films. If you're Nigeria for it cuts across. Even sometimes movies are cinema. More releasing America was cinema. But who know movie? This station.
Now say Netflix release a film be RIP. Me share. It's a day now. Me say the whole world no be guarantee. So internet is strong, but better tiakosa. Ti watch it the following day and the fire anajo. Na nopa. Na me say no TV station so.
Chanto Abontin. National Communication Authority a monitoring center. A war airport city Hosano. Monitor and record every TV transmission.
Okay.
So you film be now where your copy be. Don't worry.
You can go there.
Okay. And they have a public. Your friend is saying they serve the public and they can give you the time. omuyi no na say be numra and a particular station no they can give you the evidence of it you know obia ohia emwebia on that line betimi akoko.
Okay, but I think say before most of the time no obeti many sometimes and say attended na from even the Nigerian side ni ebedi kan without asking for the solutions first. Answer, then they will be told that okay, engage this person. This year, no, CAF, is it possible to have some sort of dialogue with Nigeria for no about this thing, so that if there can even be a collaboration, because at the end of the day, no, apart from you looking at the numbers where you choose to make money, no, showing it here too is another form of revenue for you. So is it possible, say, because as I said, they assume it is the whole Ghana now. Before then they come back to I apologize, I've been told to talk to so and so person, so I will take it up from here.
Not long ago, that man, a friend Rex. Rex Nora or something, right? Yeah. Also, by Titi Magana Fuina, chain also by Patch, or say, oh, and you're Ghana Fuina.
But, okay. Just recently, me confront to Pascal. Yeah, me confront to because me video be na or say, yeah, release the movie be release and no. Yeah. The same day now, no yes. TV, so I'm not in support of it. But I confronted him. And Bisane say at his level as a producer, opposite me say well, see you film social media no better than warranty na. No, you go to the right place. There be his level. Let's end a young person like Zandi Campbell.
Now, so can call social media.
What am I saying? Let's end a young
producer
for Facebook
like Zandi anyway, but not at your level as Pascal
Manfo.
You don't know. Are you telling me that for all these years that you have produced, William said there is an entity called the Copyright Office in Ghana? You film and you go and report there. Then you come and put a camera in front of you and start making the whole country look bad.
But so
I had to confront him.
Will it be too much of a task? Say you be this dialogue with not just the Nigerian producers, no, but the Ghanaian ones as well, and have some sort of MOU.
You see,
with the stations, as well. Will it be too much of a task?
This is one task. Me feel say, see a dema NFE for this.
And me be one. My start here with Nigerian Film Corporation.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So good, I
just want to tell us that the all say is there anyway. When I'm saying you start simple. I start yeah wage Jumaya yeah MOUs master NFA. NFA Nigeria Film Corporation.
Okay.
Problems there by no. Then I bet me even it's a bit for 40 years. They will bet me address no. Because I go because address some multi manager for no Ghana for some of the film enthusiasts no hear me one me show me movie Happy Death Day anyways no my bet trust obi what they are doing was wrong. Ghana for tia me omo be jina me say omo yi me bra na dey enti dey but Nigeria people say any movie now like for real. But anyway, because as an MSA, because me I was using that as an education like the educating for but can't afford now anyway.
So there is a simple solution to this.
Which is
simple.
Which is
you see when we licensing
committee,
the licensing process.
Okay.
Will solve this problem. And Kafui, we had this conversation. And I know you are. If everybody is to come and get a license
to do what?
License as a film to work in the industry. No?
Okay.
As a practitioner, you give them an orientation. If for 1 week, what am I saying? Before you get the license, you go through and because they be I say me baba start film. Obi anchima ntina say anchire me bibia o. my ignorant self na me di su and say hey camera ni we me di ba mu what do you say now your film industry no different blocks oko India e was send your money China for esun senior then Hollywood esun send your money good obia woni
playing turf and the level
send your money no enti me ukofa Hollywood there e the Ghana per our structure no it may not work who the Hollywood call India almost no they will even enti Ghana no e see enya yen so your structure na yema producer no and sani ebe ma license for
so be chasing no
oze
license so be kwa chasing
yes as a practitioner not just a producer as a practitioner we give you a 1 week orientation which may include copyright enti na sani ube basi o mi twa no unim bibia enya fe na ube wie ni akwa chiro say si etwa osinia say no obeye it will solve all these problems.
All right, filmmaker Bako Asende, you know, no, see me refer to Act 935, you know, say there are penalties for stations on the show content on one classified.
Yeah.
I would say the penalties include shutting down the station and all that. So he's saying, no, quicker than using the copyright office. That's what he's saying, but I'm trying to locate that particular segment
on the
classification.
On the
right?
classification, penalties.
Yeah. But yes, but when you said the penalties for non-classified content being shown. See, bet me add to TV station. That's somewhere too powerful. No, I'm
and some can say you need another agency, Juma.
Because the okay me to make I say me kai say running says will be you say UTV yi sini omo yi sini bia na advert be my nefi ho mon classify mon o maka ka mon fi emra ma won kwa say mutimi co station no ma ko doom station.
Okay.
Wow.
Kafu
mo be powerful.
There is no the NFA is very powerful. Wow. And there is an arrangement with an entity a host to all these TV stations.
No, trust here because I keep saying that we're working with another entity, but the church here.
Yeah. So all these TV stations, no, an entity a host to them. So the easier way.
Okay, to say bouquet host owners, no.
Yes.
Okay.
So that conversation, no, that engagement. Arrangement
okay.
So it's up to the NFA when almost start here they will just trigger it and they can switch them off. More information I want any
trigger enforcement.
Yes, I can't say trigger enforcement. I know now we are ready then you do that thing.
Did I see?
Yeah.
We need patcho only years are wrong. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Where you can answer it, you may choose not to answer because my TM free one.
All right, no problem.
It is some say 1% be to watch
Ghanaian content. No, it's okay. Also, say on record, no, it was only 0.2% of Ghanaians share Ghanaian content. I say Ghanaian films. Okay, but say yeah, make it feel more attractive. Yeah, let's say campaign be. So maybe I watch Ghana film. Had a campaign at least ever raise the number of Ghanaians almost share Ghana movies now to at least 1% by the end of this year. At least by the end of this year.
Okay. Miniaba. Mese manti em free one.
Yeah.
Into no oko board na. Obetimi akai o say. Right now as we speak,
right.
We have over 70% of Ghanaians watching. It's not 1%. They are already watching.
How did you arrive at the 70%?
They are watching, but we have less than 0.1% paying.
But how did you arrive at that data?
The data, no. Then the 70% data, no.
The 70% data.
That is not data.
That is not the data.
No.
So where is the data? How do you get it?
You must have done some research to come up with that percentage.
Me pacho. Content of films on you TV so. Why not me share?
TV.
Okay, and I'm telling you, say 70% of Ghanaians share TV. And you TV so I'm share.
And how did you arrive by the 70%?
What's the size of the population?
34 million.
34 million.
Yeah.
How many if you are in the TV? Into almost here. Take the age bracket of, let's say, 0 to, let me say, 10. 0 to 10. Niakano, what percentage of the population? And these people watch.
By what sense?
Machine bang.
We went from home to home. We went from home to home to ask. Yeah, you see census.
Mama say data when you are picking data. It may not be say kind your friend is saying, but you can take an average.
Socrates.
Me pacho.
Afro barometer for.
Me pacho. Mami. So that 1% now open. 1% now can already know you have about 70% watching. You should target 1% to pay, not watch. 1% to pay for Ghanaian films.
But you still haven't told me what data you use.
Jesus.
Yes.
Are you telling me that across the country the films now you will TV so
Obi ask any question
films now you will TV so one of them.
So you question.
But they are not paying.
No, Obi said.
No.
So they tell my it's a Afro barometer.
Say question. Question.
The question the person wants to ask is Kafui has the next 3 years to turn around NFA
and the film industry.
Or no, as Kafui no. And then thank you, Awaka. For the next 3 years, say at the end of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama term no, ye bought Kafui Dankudinya. What should she be remembered for doing in this sector?
Okay.
Yes. I mean, plan say your best strengthen institution, and sana before time bedroom. The next person will be bano on bambe to challenge na ye to no. And aside that, so it's also in our plans. Say you be try a partner with some distribution companies. Send a young crowd from the films now and go back to their bedrooms or their offices. Benya baby or distribute and make a profit. Send a they can go back and shoot again. So these two things I know are very dear to me. Say at least the next person will meet a very strong institution to work with.
Will we also get to a place where we can juicy deals now? An entity like Netflix, Edema. Used to say because we Nigeria for no. Will we get to a place where Yenshebeka so Yenoma sign BBC and they're giving us this boost in our industry by giving this amount of money for works for Ghanaian film works?
Very possible. Like we talk, make us our partnerships and collaborations with not Netflix per se, but what is it even about Netflix anyway? I watch Netflix though sometimes, but I don't know. Also, Iroko buy, you know. A year baby man Nigeria for industry no. But answer na Netflix buying. And I can say baby I for us. I content. Of course, and we can more
like the way Ebony Life
exactly. Why can't we focus on people? Ofiefa Uncle Baba, so Bunya Kabako Bali, Uso America, no, me patches. And see, ye fear, they would even come. Even we go to them, they would listen more. And Ebenya numbers, the Omo Pen and Yadida. Was in Nigeria and they were banking on the numbers. And so you're building ideas to do. We don't have to force too much or fight too much. Your castle could be based on say, oh, Charlie, we nyama cost to you. Of course, we like to invest here. Very possible.
All right, as Executive Secretary of the National Film Authority, na yeneno AD Nkomo anyway. Executive Secretary Adama, yes, so you see, dear na o ekache sinifo nyina ne wo mo amuti nyina as afi dear no mo hwe animu dear na omo team fi we be mo awreshi mu se bibia be.
Okay. Me person make a chance say dia mo aka cha nyina say omo pe omo buy offices omo buy dialogues dia mo be ka say omo pe say ye nyina no ye ho adwuma and I'm listed be so in the conversation enti enu na ye be ye omo no ye omo tie enti ye be enti dia bia ye be hia omo mboa ana omo support ana omo vote ana omo attendance on name be say no ye be pa omo atwo say omo be keep supporting us send be ya the almost say ya ma na the almost so mu omo be hu enti emu adwuma na be this year. And I'll use this opportunity once again to thank everybody. National Film Dialogue and some film people can say your film people because since the inception of the NFA film people are gathered together and say that enti me don't want to be brave and I send a be omo to us so supporting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the Madam Kafui Danku, Executive Secretary of National Film Authority, and yeneno etwetwe commercial sini, and so ehonsena. Maminka also said Ghana Music Awards USA nomination no adaso was na 26 June to 28 June 2026 and Jumedie no ebeba so tibacho on file nomination na why fast no akwa file na enche we with the World Cup edition abisa aha na ye di Jumedie ni besi me pese me ko time no mu bebre e do bibiase sauti ni utie piece 104.3 meda Whitney Boachi mensa say Mr. Sokrisafo medana say and Baba Kanso nyame enshira no Clinton, thank you so much for producing me. Yedisi na udi ensone na pamfo ababeto aso. It has been
Peace FM. Ola Michael
Makramo.